What's up, everyone? Hey, Gibbo. It has been a while, Gibbo. Good to see one of the OGs in the chat there. Good afternoon, everyone. On what do we got? We got a couple people on Twitch, a couple people on Facebook. How y'all doing? I'll turn that music down. How we all doing? Everybody ready for the weekend? First time in 16 weeks. Has it been that long? That's so long. You know, it's been us. Been a bit of Kez in here, chilling. Chef Toddy, g'day Todd. How you doing? How you doing? Todd's over on Twitch there. I can see. Got a couple people on YouTube coming in. Yeah, just kind of gonna have a bit of a chill stream this afternoon. Playing. Whoa, my chair is very. I think it needs to be tightened up or something. Yeah, we're just gonna play this game that literally just came out like half an hour ago. Called Bright Memory. I think that Bright Memory Infinite. It's just. It looks like a kind of fancy FPS game, but it's got ray tracing and stuff on it. So we'll give it a go. Big boss. All good here, Todd. Just winding down for the week. Actually, that's a lie. That's a straight up lie. Nothing here is winding down at all. Everything's winding up. If anything, it's crazy. I don't know if you guys have been following Gibson Winter. Say my name, Gibbo. What are you on about? Carcinomy is now following. Shout out, Carcinomy. I hope I'm saying that right. Karen will eat you. Gibbo, what are you doing, mate? Gibson Winter. What is going on? How did all your training go, Gibson? Gibbo. How did all the how the training go? Are you 7 foot tall and full of muscles now? Gibbo's been on basic training, being an army boy, the last 16 weeks. You fully graduated. So what does that make you now? King of the army? Big Jack. What's up, Big Jack? How you doing? Big Jack over on Twitch. Yeah, so we got, like I was saying, it's like, I wish we were winding down for Friday, but it's kind of winding up, if anything. I don't know if you guys have seen the Vanguard gaming PC. You're officially a private. Okay? I always find that private. Very private person. Yeah, this Vanguard gaming PC. So this is something that me and Dan, Kieran Scown. Where's Keza? This is something that me and Dan put together ourselves. We sort of had this idea of like, okay, what are we gonna do for Black Friday? We always like our prices are already pretty much as low as we can feasibly go on most things. So it's this kind of ridiculous situation where like we see some of our competitors and they're like, oh, we're doing 20% off, but then they're just like they're just doing their normal price, but they just make it like, you know what I mean? Like if everything's already on sale below RRP, it's not really a sale, is it? Like it's not. It's a bit of a trick. So we thought, like, look, let's just not get sucked into that whole thing of, trying to trick people into buying something they don't want and whatever and everything like that. So instead, we're like, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to build the ultimate value for money gaming system. And rather than, um, you know, trying to like do some fake discount shit, which I saw recently, one of our competitors did like $1,000 off a gaming PC, but it was just one of their normal PCs. But they just like copied it, like they'd copied one of their systems and renamed it as another system, but it was the same spec and everything. They just renamed it and put the price up $1,000 and then discounted it $1,000. And I'm just like, how stupid do you think like the consumer is? Like, what are you trying to do there? So anyway, so we decided instead of getting into that, what we're going to do is we're going to build the ultimate spec PC, and we're just going to buy in mega bulk. We're going to just buy like basically 10 times the amount of components and things like that that we usually would. So we're taking a gamble, taking a bit of... Sorry, I keep looking away because the chat's over here, but the webcam's over here. We're going to take a bit of a gamble, buy a crap load of stuff, and put it together in a really smart configuration that, yeah, you know, just basically just get the right bits, buy them in bulk enough that we get the price breaks so that we can just smash that price down, so we can just get it as cheap as possible. And it worked. The Vanguard is the system. So this was like an initiative that me and Dan put together. You know us from the stream. You know that we're serious about this stuff. We're trying to be as transparent and have fun with PCs and building stuff and everything like that as possible. We're not trying to scam people into buying crap they don't need or anything like that. So we took it really seriously. We did the whole bulk thing. We got this thing happening. We put it out at an amazing price. And Dan is building these PCs right now. And so but then it went crazy. Like, we actually sold, like, we're going to run out of these things. Like, literally any minute now, we're going to run out of these machines. We built so many. Like, I have videos on my phone just panning through all the stacked up components that Dan's just waiting to put together. So there's a few more for sale. We should, hopefully, I think we've got like we built enough PCs to last a month. The Black November sort of period, if you know what I mean. And we've basically run out in 3 days. So we've got a couple plans. Are you related to Timothy Russell? Yes, Timothy Russell is my twin brother. That is very good spotting, Caleb. That's very good spotting. He is my twin brother, 2 minutes apart. I don't know if you guys... I think I've mentioned that on stream before. But yep. That is my twin brother. Works at Till Death Tattoo in Newmarket. I don't think he's working until level 2. I think back in level 2. So he's not back at work yet. But he's selling heaps of cool merch on Twitter and stuff like that. You know, he's selling T-shirts and everything. Try and tide him through this lockdown sort of thing. So anyway, we're building heaps of these PCs, nearly sold out of them. So now we're at the point where like, okay, well, this is going crazy. Like, can we try and lock in some more? Because the problem is like we bought out all of the stock that was in the country for a couple of the parts in these PCs. We were just like, okay, give us all of that, give us all of that, give us all of that. So now we're like, how do we build more? we bought all the parts. So we might do like a different spec and do like a bulk buy sort of thing. So we've been considering doing maybe a lower spec model, but still a really, really good deal, you know, like rather than going for that. The current price point we're hitting with the Vanguard is about $2,500. And, it would usually be easily over $3,000 for that PC. Like I had people, like it got posted on a website like Reddit. It was like similar sort of thing, and people were pricing it up, all the individual parts, and they were saying the cheapest that they could get just the parts by themselves without even taking into labor fee and stuff was nearly $3,000, like 2,800 and something, blah, 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 just for the parts, and we're selling it for 2,499. So anyway, we might make a Vanguard Mini or a Vanguard something or whatever that'll be like maybe at a different price point, maybe at like a 2 gram price point or something like that. But it will be a lower spec because you just can't get you just couldn't get that same spec cheaper. So we're looking at ideas for it. So yeah, any of you guys in the chat, I saw a couple of you guys saying that missed out on the finance and stuff. There is potential that we'll do another one at another price point, so I don't know, that may factor into the finance thing. Hopefully that'll get you up in gaming for Christmas. But yeah, so that's where Dan is right now. I think he's done he's done, I don't want to say exactly how many, but he's done literally a month's worth of PCs in a week, so he's going hard right now. And I've been promoting the crap out of these things. Get everything going. Oh, it's hot today. I got a Red Bull here to try and cool down, even though this will probably just dehydrate me some more. Yeah, a Mini with a 2060, Todd. That's sort of, the ballpark we were looking at, Yeah, we're on the same wavelength there, my friend. Yeah, the sun's going hard, and I'm in the studio, and I've got these big blackout curtains on the side, so the sun shines on it all day and just like warms up inside, and the heat kind of like bakes me a little bit in here. Gibbo, come grab one for free. You're just army man, like smash through the window, rappel down the side of the building, smash through the window, tuck and roll, come out blasting. And yeah, and if he manages it, then I suppose it's all his. I'm not gonna risk my life for that. Kizza and Gibbo in the chat. Name a more iconic duo. Wait, let's see if I can. Boom, the Vanguard. There we go. Yeah, so this is the current system. Dan is up to his neck in these at the moment. Got some fancy video stuff. And I even did a little featured video thing there as well. I benched the crap out of this machine. I mean, Cast Enemy, the parts aren't necessarily hard to get. It's just that we bought all of the ones available. So it's like we kind of potentially have to wait for the next shipment or look at it doing a different spec. So whatever we will do will be... we'll do the same thing. We'll buy up all the stock available and stuff. Kiss her, baby. I'm here. Yeah. Yeah. So wicked deal. So I benched the crap out of these things, and I tried to like dodge the normal benchmarks of just like loading up CSGO and League of Legends and stuff like that. And I actually went for the games that people usually, when I'm talking to you guys on here and stuff, the stuff that people usually ask about and like what's the newest games and stuff. Like we got a lot of people on stream and on Discord asking about New World, just because it like is just launched a little while ago, and it seems to be, for MMOs anyway, seems to be at the upper level of requirements. Of course, there's COD Modern Warfare. The PC we launched just before Vanguard went live, so we didn't have a chance to test it on Vanguard, although we may do that for the next one. Awaken, what's up? Microsoft Flight Simulator was actually a fun benchmark because we set it to take off from Whenuapai Air Base and to fly over the Playtech shop. But then when we got there, the maps that they'd used to generate it was actually from before the Playtech building was built. So it's just like flying over a patch of dirt and then off into the ocean. Oh no, Windows 11 update. I saw a few people not jiving with Windows 11. Mainly UI stuff. I think a lot of people sort of weren't really into it. I haven't touched Windows 11 at all myself yet. I've just been too busy to even think about that stuff. I was a very late adopter to Windows 8 and Windows 10 as well. So I I'm the worst to ask about this stuff. I actually, because I use a lot of like old audio stuff at home, and so I'm always very late to the game and switching OSs, just because I like to keep that kind of keep that stuff kind of stable, I should say. No screen snipping shortcuts. What did you mean I think I missed something. Oh, right, yeah. In Windows 11, no screen snipping shortcut. Yeah, I get you now. Yeah, it sucks. I use that snipping tool for everything. Plain Sunday, what's up? How you doing? Son of Jev, avoiding 11. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I did the flight sim thing. Flew over the Playtech shop. Wasn't there. Cool, whatever. GTA was another one because a lot of people ask us about GTA spec PCs for GTA roleplay and stuff. I'm good, man. We're just chilling on the afternoon. We're gonna play a bit of a game in a second and just muck around while I dodge my responsibilities in the office. Yeah, a lot of people going crazy on GTA like RP servers. So we get asked about streaming PCs and things like that can do GTA and all that. So so that's cool. I threw that in there. Age of Empires, of course, because it just came out. Age of Empires is a hard one to benchmark as well because the game goes from having like 5 little peasants to having like 200. So, but threw that in there anyway. And then of course Back 4 Blood because I've been smashing that the last couple of weeks, even though I've been busy late. Yeah, it was total time travel away. Like it was. I wonder when they're gonna update that map though, because I really want to do like the flyby for the actual benchmark. I want to just like set the course, do like an autopilot, and have like the actual plane come down and smash into the Playtech shop and end it all. Nah, just fly over, My mate did it, and he could see his house like in his neighborhood in Lower Hutt, like on because it like takes a Google map and it can like pick out where the houses are, and then it just like plops a little box on there and goes, "Yep, there's a house," which is cool. So yeah, did some benches in there. There's actually a video you can click through if you're looking at the Vanguard, and you can check out how it performs in real world tests because that's important. It's not good enough just to have numbers. You need to actually be able to see what the games play like in real life because you can say, oh, this is gonna do 200 FPS or something like that, but like without actually seeing it and like seeing things like stuttering or like even just like you'd be like, yo, this game is playing an amazing frame rate, but it looks like crap because it's tearing or something. So realistically, you've got to limit it or put VSync on or do something or control it and stuff like that. Like there's so many things more to it that actually make the game enjoyable to play rather than just the number of FPS. So we've been starting to record that as well so people can see what we're doing. We like do a scroll through of all the graphics settings as well, which is important because otherwise you just get home and if you put it on like high settings or something like that, it's not always going to be exactly the same. We found out like a lot of games, in some instances, if you turn the settings up, it actually increased performance. Cyberpunk was one that I was trying to bench for this, and I found that when the settings were in the middle, the performance was actually worse, but as I turned the settings up, the performance got way better, like inversely to how high I was setting the settings. But the problem was I couldn't bench it because the game fucking crashed every 5 minutes. Like, I literally, I have recordings of me, like, being like, yo, sweet, okay, gonna, benching Cyberpunk, load into the level. I've got my save game that's like at the end of the game, right before you choose what option to go. And I'm like, got my katana in the middle of Night City, ready to bench this shit, cause some chaos, get some physics going, things exploding so we can see how it goes. Run up to people, chop them, and then the game crashes. I'm like, okay. I'll load it up again. Run up to someone else, chop, game crashes. So I just gave up on that, But like the frame rate was sick. It just crashed. So what can you do, What can you do? Thanks, Sunday man. Yeah, this is my little studio setup here. Fancy Nanoleaf lights, neon Intel sign. I don't know if you guys can read that. Got the Red Bull fridge. One of 3 Red Bull fridges back here. Anyway, let's play some games. So this is a Bright Memory game. Tell me if the sound is... yeah, Nanoleaf, like, I literally sent out an email. No, it was a social thing the other day. Sent out, it was like, Nanoleaf is proven to increase vibes by, like, 100%. You know? Like, it just does. So this is a game, Bright Memory. It literally just popped up on Steam. Only came out, like, an hour ago. It's called Bright Memory Infinite. The reason...
Any anomalies with a black hole?
Someone's talking to me?
Swallowed up a whole mountain. But apart from the rain,
let me know if the sound's off.
The theory of relativity states that the greater the mass of an object, the more it slows down the flow of time. That means the time in that area must have been
something about black holes.
Ago.
Yeah. Because I schedule up the social and then it takes a while to come out and stuff like that. I like lose track of everything like that. Yeah, so the reason why we chose this game is because it had like ray tracing and stuff. Like, I don't know anything about what it's about or anything other than that. Seems to have like, it like switches between having like real sweet graphics and having real poo graphics. Like at the start, there's like a sort of scene where it sort of shows the main character, and she looks like she's on like a PS3 or something like that. What are people saying in chat? Yeah, I schedule up, like, I'll do like 4 or 5 at a time sort of thing. Kiz says fuck Nanoleaf. Oh, okay, Kiz. Because Kiz has got like full home automation. I thought you'd be into that, Kiz. I thought you would be like, yo, I can automate my Nanoleaf off my whatever and like connect it to my home defense turret system or something. NZ Faith, yeah, so the skits we do. What? Hold tab. Oh, true. So the skits we do, we don't do them ourselves, but our friends do them. Our Viva La Dirt League are good friends of ours, who we've known for many years now. They're, yeah, just like good friends. Really funny guys, and we basically just loan them some uniforms and let them come in on the odd weekend. Obviously, we can't do that during lockdown, but yeah. I'm Greg. Sunday. I'm the one that we've been emailing a little bit back and forth. Dan is my sometimes co-host. He's the tall South African guy. Who builds a lot of the PCs. Oh, Gibbo, did you not realize Kiz? So Kiz is on, yeah, I think one of you guys is on Twitter, and one of you guys, on Twitch, sorry, and one of you guys is on Facebook. Yeah, so, Sunday, Jay, I think, from memory. Sorry, I'm going to be doing some promotion for some of you guys and our partners probably next week at this stage. Just this Black Friday stuff kind of put me a little bit behind. You know, this game is so shiny. It's almost hard to focus on, I'm like looking at all this stuff reflecting, like all this ray tracing stuff, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? Keza can DIY Nanoleaf. That does seem like a very Keza thing to do, Like that is very Keza vibes. Is like building some kind of home automation lighting contraption.
Shelia, got several hostiles headed your way.
Roger.
See what I mean? Like the main character, her go tab. Hold E. Whoa, what? Okay. Swords. Counter. The white gauge displayed above enemies' health is a defensive armor. While defensive armor remains, damage cannot be incurred effectively. When being attacked, hold tab to repel. Ah, right. So you block until they lose their armor, and then you can doof them up in the air. Yeah. Go ahead and Genji. Oh no, Kiz is into artificial intelligence. The Skyrim, not Skyrim, Skynet meme is gonna become real. It's literally gonna become real. Kizza is gonna create Skynet. Yo, so is this a hole? Yeah. Is it a parry situation or is it a hole? How about I just strap him up? See, I would have thought move and press left shift to dodge. Alright. Yeah, weird.
The magnetic field is unstable.
Todd
I can't get a
in the
lock on your
team's
signal.
meeting, yeah.
Blake
Back
should
to
be arriving
work.
in the vicinity. You're gonna have to rely on him.
Understood. I'm currently heading toward the black hole. General Lin has a huge team with him, so it may take some time since there's the possibility of an encounter.
Okay. Report immediately if anything happens.
Special ammo. I don't even know what's happening in this game. There was like a black hole in the sky and these dudes come out shooting at me, so like, cool. Okay, cool. Oh, Gibbo wants a 30 series. I mean, the way prices are at the moment, like buying GPUs just by themselves, I'm like, it's hard out there, man, eh? It's a good time to buy PCs though, because you can kind of absorb the cost and other components. So what is it? Special ammo. Press B to toggle firing mode and select special ammo. There's way too many buttons to press in this game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got like tab. I don't even know what that. I just randomly pressed buttons or something. I didn't know what. Was that me? Did I do that?
Come on! Shoot me!
Right. What? See, I don't even know what's happening. I don't know if this game's buggy or what. Like the same button to pick things up is the button to do the like magic thing, and I just pulled a guy through the floor. Hey, like what the hell? How's GeForce Now going? We tried it back in the early days when they didn't have AU servers, and it was like you could see the potential there was cool, but just wasn't quite there yet. Something you guys will notice about me when I'm playing games is that like I'm a real Skyrim fucking guy. Like I'll be like, oh, what's over here? What's over here? Can I pick this up? Is there something I can pick up? Can I explore? I wonder if these dudes know that when they see me coming out pointing a gun at them, that they don't have to run like directly at me all the time. You know what I mean? Like, if I've not learned anything from fighting Genjis, it's that running straight at them is never the way. unless you're a Reinhard boy or something. And then it's more of a waddle than a run. I hate that in games. I hate when there's an invisible wall. That's like one of my pet peeves. Take out his mate. Oh, I have like a charge on that. Ah, right, I've got stamina. I didn't know I had stamina. I can only swipe so many times before I run out. Where am I going up there? Boxes contain relics. True. Yeah, invisible walls just... Your mate's been playing Elite on GeForce Now. That's cool. Because Elite Dangerous, depending on... like, I used to be so hard out into Elite Dangerous, eh? I used to be so into it. Like, there's videos of me back in the day on Playtech YouTubes showing, like, the perfect setups for, like, joysticks and everything like that. But depending on how you play Elite, like, you can handle a little bit of latency and stuff. Oh. Gibbo blew up the WRX. Rest in peace. F's in the chat for Gibbo's car. Hopefully Mr. Army Man can get that sorted out. Yeah, so I kind of burned out on Elite, to be honest. I kind of burned out on it because I smashed it so hard. Just like, because I played it in the beta, and then I played through to launch, and like back in the day, the economy was like, it was really easy to get a shitload of money, but then as they fixed it over time, it got harder and harder, so I kind of tapped out. But yeah, back in the day, I had the big Lacan trader ship, the massive truck thing, just space trucking around, had an Anaconda. My favorite ship, #1 ship out of all ones, even the more expensive ones, was the Asp Explorer, I think it was called off the top of my head. It was Asp something, because it had 6 hard points around the front of it. Like 6 places where you could put guns on the front of the on the front of the spaceship, and like your cockpit is kind of like a bubble right on the front. So you could chuck 6 miniguns, like literal Gatling guns on the front, and just anything you look at just died instantly. Cuz Uncle is now following. What's up, Cuz Uncle? Good to see you back. What up? Yeah, like I haven't played any of the expansions. Like that's how long it's been. Yeah, 6 multi-cannons. Yeah. And that was my favorite ship because like I did like the big trading ships because you could just load lots of missile batteries on them and basically just hoon around with lots of rare cargo, going backwards and forwards, getting like mega money. And the minute someone interdicted you or tried to like lock onto you, I just like hit the missiles, just boom, boom, like all these missiles just fly at them and then just try to get back into hyperspace ASAP. But yeah, it seems to be a completely different game these days. But yeah, back in the day, very good fun. I these days I prefer the more like chill kind of space games and stuff. Like I really got into No Man's Sky for a while, just because it's kind of like it's a little bit more like low stakes, if you know what I mean. Whereas Elite, man, I'd be like someone's trying to steal my cargo, you know, like yeah. Wait, Cuz Uncle, are you who I think you are? Is that Shay? I thought it might have just been someone that had a similar username, but yeah, good. Thank you, bro, for tuning in. Shay, Cuz Uncle is a very good old friend of mine. I was like, I seen your name pop up a couple times, and I was like, nah, because, and I've just realized it's because your normal username has probably been blocked on all platforms for years now. Is that accurate? Yeah. Yeah. Wall run. Okay. Yeah. Kazuncle had probably the most legendary name in Oceania. Don't know how they survived. How he survived on Steam so long with all that stuff going on. It good effort though. Good effort. I still have no idea what's happening on this. Ifs in the chat for the iconic usernames. Yo, what? Oh, here you are. Get out of it. Oh! Right, okay. Something happened there. Like I said, I don't know whether this game's just got a lot going on or whether maybe it's a little bit buggy. Sea of Thieves is another one. Like, I to be honest, I didn't spend too much time on Sea of Thieves. I got into it really hard out for like maybe a month or so. But that's another game that has the potential to suck me in. Anything where you're like doing that whole, you know, getting your little sailing / spaceship routes down and like, you know, traveling around, and there's like the opportunity of a little bit of PvP coming in and like sneaking up on you. That's all. That stuff always grabs me. All right. Okay. Gun. Yeah, like the thing I like about Sea of Thieves is that it's all about skill. Like there's no real way to like get a proper advantage over people, but at the same time that's the kind of thing that I get a little bit bored of about, is that like you've only really got the cosmetic unlocks and stuff. I know there's some more like sort of solo content and things like that
data,
these days, which does interest me.
Strong electromagnetic interference. Be careful.
You know, sometimes you just want a new
And there are high voltage lines still in
gun
the water.
or something like that to
How do
play
we get
with,
to the
you know.
opposite shore?
Yeah.
Well, your power unit contains a particle wire ejection system. Give me a minute while I remotely unlock it.
See, look at that. The pickup button is the same as that. That's just weird, you know. Oh, all right. What am I doing? F grapple. Right, and it's the same button to do that as well. Use the tractor beam and okay. It's got like a separate button for block attack, and then you've got this weird like magic attack. I feel like they could have condensed block and attack to the same thing, to be honest. It's that kind of game where you don't really need it to be that different.
Shelia, there are several enemy ships closing in.
What should I do?
The ship's armor. You should be able to see.
Very rude, these guys. The things they're yelling at me. It's bullying, I'll tell you what. Dude behind this tree somewhere. You know what? Come here, mate. Come here. You yelled at a parent for not using his indicator. Was this on the school run, was it? I decided to call you a cunt today. Oh, I probably should have said that on stream, eh? That is funny, eh? When other people get angry at you for their mistakes, if you know what I mean? Like when someone pulls out in front of you or does something stupid at an intersection or something like that,
I'll handle
and then
it.
they rip the fingers at you, and it's like, bro, it's like. He's too far away to that. I think it's just that instant defense mechanism of like, I'm not doing something wrong, you're doing something wrong. Wait, so how am I gonna get to that? I think I'm gonna have to double jump. Nope. About to load up Rust for the first time in months. Oh my god. Cuz Uncle is absolutely deadly at Rust. Like, the Oceanic servers used to quake in fear at what that man was capable of with a bolty or a bow. Even a bow was deadly. Yep. yeah.
Shelly, there are
Like,
several
just
enemy ships.
instantly log off the server. Come on.
You should be able to.
I wonder if we still have. We used to have this this real funny video of me and Cuz Uncle playing Rust, and this guy thought we were hacking, and he was just like ripping into us because we always would know where he was, and it was because he had his open mic on, right? So we could hear the game sound coming out his speakers and then going back through his microphone, and it was like this feedback sound of like, you know, like whenever he'd come close, and we could tell, like, if he was in a building, we could tell where he was in the building, and if we got above or beside him, it was like it was like sonar, and he would just he would like freak out because we'd just laser in on him. And this poor dude, he was such a noob. And he was like ripping into us in chat, you guys are hackers. He was like, you guys somehow got up into this building and like, you know, like wall hacked me or something like that. So we were just like, bro, okay, come on. You know, take a seat. Come on, come to our base. We'll come to your base. We'll walk you through what we did, just to, you know, like get this sorted. Just because, you know. Right, I'm gonna jump onto the boat. I don't know what I'm doing there. We're like, come to us. We'll show you what happened. We showed him how you can jump up the side of the wall where it's broken on some maps, and like, you know, you could get to where he was hiding out. And then we're like, bro, your mic is on open, you know, like we're doing you a favor here, you know, because this is gonna torment you no matter where you play. And I don't even think he really believed us in the end, but he kind of played along with it. And then I think he eventually apologized. But we had some recordings of it and stuff. It was so funny, just like lasering in on this dude, finding exactly where he was, and then hitting him off at a door and blasting him in the face with rockets, you know? And just like, he couldn't figure out how we do it every time. That's the stuff about Rust that I miss, is those crack up old interactions. There's so much has changed in that game though. There's so many like items and like mechanical kind of things and stuff. Like it really is a different game. It's sort of, it's definitely very RP heavy these days. You know what I mean? Like it's like it kind of used to be like a survival deathmatch kind of thing. You know, like it was very like there wasn't that much else to do, if you know what I mean. But now it seems like you can build cars and vending machines and bases and everything. Yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah.
2 more just appeared. Cross over to the opposite shore as soon as you take them.
I'll handle it.
So I need to start paying attention more in this area. It says destroy the enemy ship. Right. So I had to literally blow up that rubber ducky boat, that Surf Lifesaver's boat, before it would let me grapple to the other side. That's busted, man. This game's kind of whack. Like, don't get me wrong, it looks pretty good, but it's very linear. Very
Once you've
linear.
landed, you should be able to see General Lin's vanguard.
Ooh, a big gun. Yeah, old days of Rust.
Director Chen, there are just too many hostiles.
No problem. Wake will back you up.
Huh? Fake signal flare?
Yeah, they'll be focusing on the signal flare. Now is your chance.
Roger, I'll take care of this now.
Shelly, spawn. What happened?
Yo, what? What?
Who are these people? Director Chen! Director Chen, do you read me? Lost the signal.
Relics can be acquired by defeating ancient soldiers. Is this like a time travel thing? Just wasted that dude into the bamboo. Chop, chop, chop. Chop in the air. These guys were not prepared for me. So those blue things, that's the relic, I think? That comes out of them? Right, yeah. It's like Souls for Dark Souls, I think.
Shelia, spawn.
Shelia, respond!
Director Chen, this is Shelia.
What happened?
I ended up in this strange space and was attacked by some kind of ancient soldiers.
Are you okay?
Yes. What happened to the hostiles?
They headed off toward the source of the signal flare. That's a strange phenomenon. I'll let the others know.
That's a strange phenomenon. It's like, yeah, bro, kind of. They weren't even just like chill ancient soldiers either. Acquire the relic. They were like demon ancient soldiers. I feel like normally if you were bump into ancient soldiers and you had a shotgun, I feel like yeah, it would go differently. So what do we got here? Skill enhancement system. Generates a slash wave from the light blade. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, 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 okay. So hold when you're running. Sweet. Alright. Oh, let's switch back to this. Shotgun's not going to be much use at that distance. Shotguns are always so weird in games, eh? Like when you actually shoot a shotgun, like when you shoot a shotgun in a game, the range is like 5 meters. But when you shoot a shotgun in real life, you can take out, well, definitely take out a something that big from 50, 60 meters for sure. I suppose they gotta like accentuate it for gameplay. Yeah, it's like costs about $10. Neo SRT on YouTube asking how much the game is. Yeah, like especially if you've got a choke on the shotty, then you're all good. There's a little reliquary hiding down there. Yo. Chopped. Bruh. 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 We grappling? We grappling. Yeah, Neo, we were just talking about it before, like, it goes between looking amazing and looking crap.
Not only did we discover the black hole is generating electromagnetic pulse waves, it may have been teleported by a strong pulse wave. Wait till we get to General Lin Base. Rendezvous with them just outside your area.
I actually feel like the shotgun is better for knocking down armor than that parry kind of thing, because I don't think I've got the hang of like timing it right. Like it seems like if you just straight up hold block, it doesn't take their armor down. But yeah, I haven't sussed the enemy's moves yet. I just wanted to go dong. That's the worst thing in a game. They're gonna put a big bell like that, and then they're not even gonna let you ding dong it. Yeah, like we said before, Neo, the game oscillates between looking amazing and looking really PS3. Like the main character, like her skins and textures and stuff, when it actually shows her, she literally looks like a PS3 character. Not quite PS2, but PS3 for sure. Oh, it's Dan.
What's up, boys?
It's Dan. Oh, he's slightly out of frame. I was just telling the guys, they were like, "Where's Dan?" I was like, "He is fucking building vanguards."
Yeah. Up here, the queue right now is 32.
What's that?
The queue right now is 32.
With 32 deep.
Yeah.
How many you got built?
8. I've done 8.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, 32 is in like we've built. There's 40.
Yeah.
We've built 8.
Yeah.
Today, I mean. And
Yeah.
Yeah, 32.
Yeah. That's
So
dope.
we're
That's
not
dope.
gonna finish today.
Oh well, they start shipping on Monday, and we'll be shipping them out a little bit. You know what? We actually had some people in chat saying that a Vanguard Mini or something like that would definitely be on the cards. There were some people who were saying that they couldn't quite stretch to the current Vanguard.
Well, coming soon.
Yeah, so I was saying, you know,
It'll be up next week.
yeah, it's something we're working on. I don't know if
We should play Vanguard on the Vanguard.
you know what, I was gonna say that, but I didn't think you felt like playing COD.
Oh, I hate it, but
Yeah.
I'll play it. We'll do zombies.
Yeah. Next week we'll do Vanguard on the Vanguard. On a Vanguard stream. Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing Vanguard campaign for a laugh.
Sure, if you want.
Yeah.
You can just use my account, that's fine.
I saw some clips from it the other day of like when they like capture the Nazi guy and they're kind of like, what should we do with him?
I
And
haven't got to that part yet.
oh yeah.
I
I was like,
I'm at a
damn,
part
I
where
want to
we're
stream
doing
that game.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. The
Yeah.
campaign's kinda cool.
Yeah.
The problem is you just feel invincible as the character. You just
Yeah.
don't-
It's like
you don't play on the
Wolfenstein as well,
hardest, you
eh?
feel
It's just
invincible.
like you just punch guys and they're like, ah!
Yeah.
You know? But then you see someone online and you're like, I've played the single player campaign. Online should be easy.
come on, I want to see how this game goes.
All right. Okay, we'll switch back to game. Sea of Thieves. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting back into one of those kind of teamy kind of games just for the lols. You know, like it would actually be really funny to stream stuff like that. Was that Dan?
It's so much fun.
It. What? Sea of Thieves, the replayability in Sea of Thieves and stuff just comes from the people you play with, hey? Like, it's all about just controlling and stuff. Why is it not letting me move forward? That's the thing with this game, it's very, like... Bruh. You know, like... It's like, sometimes you can't tell whether it's glitching, whether it's just... You know, like, it's waiting for you to do something. Like, there was a bit before where it was like... Oh, what's that? Yeah, this is the Mercury. Yeah, like the game is real linear. Like before there was like a part that I had to grapple across. I couldn't do it until I blew up the enemy's little speedboat. And it was like, it just wouldn't let me go across. It's like, that's busted, you know? Like, who cares about their boat? Oh yeah, Forza for the graphics, you know?
I just think like set up downstairs with a camera
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
rig, in a
yeah.
racing rig and actually play the game.
Message for Bravo.
I hate these
Let me know if you spot a
Yeah.
girl with a ponytail.
Roger that. All's clear here.
See, look at the character. She looks like she's on a PS3 game. Oh. When it shows her every now and then, it's just like, man, hire a new person to. Yeah.
Does it feel fluid though? Like
It goes between feeling like really sick and like feeling OP as to just be poo, you know? Like, I'm undecided, eh? Like, I'm really undecided. on this game.
that was sick. What's the other game?
Halo.
There's a monster game where you can, like,
Look at that. Just like big fire roll game. No. I'm flipping him. See, like, the enemies are just not smart, eh? Like, they will literally just walk straight at you. I'm like, I just killed 100 people. Yeah.
just play the game. Don't worry about loot.
Did you see? Did anybody see on Steam popped up? New Zealand Police have put out a game. It's called Virtual Cop, and it's like a VR game of being a cop. It's made by New Zealand Police.
What?
That could be funny, eh? Let's
Strong
give out some
electromagnetic
speeding
pulse wave
tickets.
is expected to hit in several minutes. Be ready for
That could actually be funny. We need to get like a simulator or a VR setup. I bet. It's just heads rolling everywhere. Back for Blood's dope, Neo. Oh, oh. Alright, Dan's off. guys just pop out of nowhere. Like, they literally just pop out of nowhere.
Shelia, how's the situation? Everything okay?
No problems
Games
here.
like Forza are always
Where's
good
the next
for,
target?
like, the car
There's a
graphics
road
and
just
stuff like
outside
that.
the temple. In the back. Head that way.
Although apparently, like, the most popular car in Forza is, like, some like, shitty Jeep, because you can, like, there's, like, an exploit or something for, like, earning currency or something, because if you, like, keep buying Jeeps or something. I heard public talking about it. Yeah, trace amounts of time travel. Yep. There is a an amount of time travel present in this. Alright, what's going on? Another boss or something? Oh, g'day, bro. Trace amounts of time travel there, I think. Zipping all over the place.
Who are you?
Beat me and I'll tell you.
You sound confident.
Come at me.
Oh! Wasted. Trace amounts of time travel were just too much for me.
Who are you?
Beat me and I'll tell you.
Yo,
You
my
sound
FPS.
confident.
That was horrible.
Come at me.
Need to get that. If I can get his if I can get his shield down with a shoddy and then just spam all my stamina on this sword. Oh. Zipping around.
You're wide open.
The body damage in this game is over the top. I feel like I'm missing what the trick is in this part. You know what I mean?
Who are you?
Beat me and I'll tell you.
You sound
Oh,
confident.
the special ammo. God, I had the special ammo. Okay, this guy's getting wasted now. Wherever he is. Tough though, eh? How's it going, Quake? It's It's good. It could be better. It could be better.
Who are you?
Beat me and I'll tell you.
You sound confident.
Come on.
Oh, you know what sucks? That when you die, you don't get the ammo back that you had when you got into the level. If you know what I mean? I think I need to get better at my blocking, eh? I can't even block those ones. Right. I had a dodge just right at the last minute. Yeah, I was dodging way too early last time.
You're wide open. Time's up. That's all. Meet me at Drancon Pavilion in 1 hour.
Shelly,
Okay,
there's
bro.
a hurricane closing in. Evacuate the area.
Secure route?
You should be able to see a mountain from behind the temple. Head there.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad once I kind of sussed it, but like yeah, bit of a punisher for being the first level. Let me ring the bell.
Hurricane,
Escape.
run, and don't look back.
Oh,
Jump over the cliff.
34 seconds. What?
Can you see the mountain? We're almost there. Give up now.
What? How come my grapple could go that far when I needed to, but
Shelly,
not normally?
What's the situation?
No consistency,
Okay.
man. No
There's several enemy
consistency.
ships heading toward the black hole.
We'll rethink the plan. Take a rest for now.
Yeah. It's like, I don't like that when like a game changes things to suit like the kind of
According to the sensors,
To
black
suit the
holes
level
generate
design,
streams
if
of
you know what I
unstable
mean?
pulse waves. You won't be able to use your exo unit or weapons.
What do I do?
Look around for something to protect yourself with.
like I don't like that when a game changes the rules of the game to suit like a narrative or something. You know what I mean? Like they should have just made the mountain closer. You know what I mean? Like they should have just made it like, why not? Because now every time I have to use a grapple, but I'm not close enough to it. It's like, why? Why am I not close enough? They should have had it like Tarzan. What's it like in Tarzan? Oh, right. Yeah. Like, swing from it to the other thing. Yep. Yeah. That would have made a difference. Or even just, like, jump to a cutscene a bit earlier. I don't know. What's the time? 3:45. Alright. I think I'm going to have to jump off for now, though. And go help the guys sell all of these Vanguard systems, which are going crazy. What should we do next week? Should we do some giveaways? Should we start doing some... We need to start back up some giveaways, eh? We need to, Yes. Yeah. Because we just did the... Actually, that reminds me. Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. We did the big giveaway of the gaming chair. Twyquake just purchased the Vanguard. Absolutely legendary Twyquake. Vanguard. We've been raving about it all stream. Multiple people in the chat have purchased them or are about to purchase them or are sussing the finance and things like that. So... Oh, yeah, Zeal, yeah. The marbles for drawing the chair. So, basically, for people who didn't know, we just gave away a gaming chair recently. And we do marbles on stream to do the actual giveaway. And what that is basically like it puts all of the entrance usernames onto a marble. And it's like a video game that, like, simulates all the physics of dropping all these marbles down, like, all these slides and chutes and doing jumps and things like that. And it's like... Because usually people will either just draw a name out of a hat or they'll do like a, you know, they'll just say, hey, here's the winner. And we just have to kind of like accept that it was random. But we use this marbles on stream because it's basically a random number generator, but it's a bit more fun, you know? It's you know, like, it's like you watch it and you can see everyone's username and like who's like fighting for the lead and then someone goes off the side and stuff. But, oh, N-Guns NZ bought the Hunter Diamond. I think I might have seen that order come through, to be honest. Hunter Diamond is a monster. Love those machines. But yeah, marbles on stream is a great way of doing these giveaways. It's so funny just seeing all the usernames and stuff. I need to get more... the only annoying thing about marbles on stream is that all the marbles are white unless you buy skins for it. Like, you have to buy the different colors and stuff, which is a real bummer. But, like, I want to do that just to... you know, break up the colors and make it a little bit more interesting visually, because all these white marbles is just chaotic, you know. Keza, do you think me blowing a kiss to the parent who was yelling at me is snarky AF? No, that's just kind and loving. I don't know how they could misconstrue it as snarky. Yeah, so we just gave away an MSI gaming chair, and like I was saying, I'm going to be in trouble because I've been so busy with all these Vanguard things that I haven't sent the gaming chair off. I announced it, and the winner, Sharktopus, in our Discord, sent me their address, but I haven't got around to sending it yet because I've been so busy. But I might do that before the end of the day. I might just get it in the dispatch queue so that it'll get sent out, hopefully, maybe over the weekend or something like that. But yeah, so we're gonna have to do some more giveaways. I have some stuff floating around. I've got we'll do some giveaways next week. But I've got some I've got a whole bunch of virus gear, like, you know, like this kind of stuff, which is all good. You got all your components for your current computer through Playtech last year. Good job, good job. Yeah. So these days we are definitely more focused on our pre-builds, but we still do components, of course. We're still a all-around shop. But the PCs, it's sort of a conscious decision, but it's also just sort of the way that people have been shopping with us is that people just have been buying heaps of our PCs, so we're like, okay, we'll just devote more resources to this, whereas for a while there, for a few years, we were kind of doing more components than PCs, and we kind of went backwards and forwards. But yeah, I would love to do a giveaway for a gaming PC. I just have to, in order for me to swing that past the boss, though, it would have to be at a good milestone, like it would have to be when we get some serious viewers and stuff going. But definitely a possibility, definitely. Yeah, so I've got heaps of Virus gear, which is like some of it's like sort of more activewear, but a lot of it's more just like casual sort of stuff. There's like some shirts and like a jacket and things like that. We usually wear the Virus gear on stream and stuff. In fact, Dan, when he came in before, was decked out head to toe in Virus gear. So I've got some of that stuff to give away, which might be a cool little one to tide us over until we do something bigger. I do want to do I've got a bunch of like random cases and parts around that are really nice stuff that I've kind of put aside for a giveaway. The way that we'll probably do that, I haven't thought about when we'll launch this, but what we'll probably do is like a PC facelift type competition where we get people to send us pictures of their old PCs that are like maybe a bit dusty and a bit shitty and stuff like that. And I should ask for commission. No, like, I mean, totally, like, that's cool. Like, we're here to just try and make everything as easy as possible. People get what they need. Yeah, I was there back at the Constellation Drive days. That's when I started. I started in Playtech about a decade ago. At the Constellation Drive store. We were there for a few years before we moved. We've moved a couple times, but we ended up going from renting premises to we just bought this building that we're currently in. We bought the plans basically and had it made and everything. Bought it off the plans. Yeah, upstairs was cool. I've got some old pictures of the Viva La Dirt League guys up there at a StarCraft tournament that we had back in the day. Which is where we first sort of started linking up properly with them. They were actually customers of ours, and then they were really into StarCraft at the time, so they came to some of our StarCraft 2 tournaments. And we just kind of developed the relationship from there, and they sort of asked us if they could start filming there one day, which is cool. But yeah. Like I was saying, I want to do this. My concept in my head is to do this facelift kind of setup for a giveaway, where we basically get people to show us their PC that needs a bit of an upgrade, and we'll take it, dust it out, clean it up, maybe upgrade the cooling in the case. Nothing too serious, because we don't want to like get into like just fully pulling apart people's PCs and everything like that. But just give it a tidy up, clean it up, put it in a new case probably, put in some liquid cooling or something like that, and just give it a tidy up and extend that PC's life by a couple years. Graphics cards are just too crazy right now to do any serious giveaways and anything, so we try and base it around some of the other components. That was an idea I had, which we might do soon. Any SimWheel deals coming up soon? I don't know off the top of my head. That's the SimWheel stuff is kind of out of my department. But it's always on the cards. I don't know if. Yeah, if we do, it would probably be focused in the entry level stuff, because we've just got a whole bunch of high end stuff which is super high demand at the moment, and I doubt that there'll be many discounts on that until it's a little bit older. No one really wants to like super discount the latest and greatest thing just yet. So discounts for that stuff, I would assume would be on the other side of Christmas. Yeah, not enough stock The demand is so high and the stock is so low. It's just like I doubt it going crazy. Is the Vanguard sold out? Oh, it might be. That might be it. I'm kind of impressed, but also kind of annoyed because I've got an email going out in half an hour reminding people that it's just about to sell out. Like, I've scheduled up an email saying, like, there's not many of these left, get in quick. So that's pretty funny. I'll have to change that email and say, you missed out. Yeah, that's the thing, eh? There's the one side of me that's like, hell yeah, we sold so many machines. But then there's the other side of me that goes, well, someone's got to build these things. Luckily, it's not me, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I better jump off. And go do that stuff now. Yeah, good stream. Vanguard's a great machine. Say no more. Alright, guys, have a good weekend, eh? Don't forget to join the Discord. The link is somewhere in the chat if you scroll up. Join the Discord, and that means when we do these giveaways, you'll hear about it first there. And we'll see you all next week. See ya. Bye. Bye. End.